Yo, what's good everybody? It is your man Robot back for another video. So this video is a little bit different from what I usually do. I haven't done this type of video in a long time, but this video is on a new game called One Piece Millennium Remastered, or Millennium Remastered I guess for short is what they're calling it. Now this game is a brand new One Piece game coming to Roblox soon. I don't have any gameplay footage at the moment other than what was sent to me by the creator of it, but I am going to be one of the first people to record the game when it does allow people to test it. So don't worry about that, guys. I will give you the exclusive loop, scoop, whatever you doopity-doop call it. Let's go. So the first thing that the owner has sent me, this video is just going to be sneak peeks that are both in the Discord and stuff that he sent me personally as well. So this is Loguetown. Now, something I've been told about the towns and cities in this game is they seem quite large. I like the size of the buildings and scales. You can kind of look at the trees for scale. I'm pretty sure the player is going to be as big or smaller than this tree in the middle down here. So don't worry too much about the size of everything. It's gonna make sense from what I can tell. He's been telling me that this game is basically like a remastered version like the name implies, but the scripting for it apparently is gonna be way better than the previous version, which was One Piece Millennium 3, I believe. Here's another shot actually. This is pretty cool for scale. I believe this thing down here might be like a little shop thing, so that's probably a good scale for a player compared to the tree and everything else. It looks pretty big actually. Pause the map, not anything else. Here is another angle from down below. This looks pretty cool too, actually. Now, if we go over here, this is Arlong Park. I think this Arlong Park is pretty well made. One thing I like about it, though, is that it uses Roblox terrain water. In my opinion, Roblox terrain water and mesh deformation water are probably the way to go at this point. If you're going to make a game with water in the sea, just using part water kind of isn't going to cut it anymore. I'm not going to lie. Like, you can do it, but I feel like part water just isn't the same quality as terrain water or mesh deformation, which is, 3D modeled water. Now, Arlong Park looks pretty cool. I like the colors and everything. It looks like a standard Arlong Park. The trees are fairly large. The trees are different actually from Loguetown though, as you can tell. This one's more so decal trees, and this one is pretty much part / mesh trees, which is okay. It's just different from what I've noticed though. Now, the next thing I've been shown, which is probably really cool, I think this is probably one of the best boats I've seen in terms of One Piece games on Roblox. I believe there's like 4 types of boats I've been shown so far. There's a little small crew boat, I think. I think this is called the Going Merry or the Going Sunny. I think it's called Going Merry One Piece. Let me Google this real quick. This is the Going Merry, yeah, because I was Google searching the One Piece boats a month or so ago. This is the Going Merry. The Going Sunny is the one with like the lion / sun thing. And then there's like a dragon boat here. I'm assuming some character in the show drives this or sails this. I didn't get too far into the series. I think I'm like halfway or past halfway. Then there's the marine boats. The marine boats look sick. I like textures on them. This looks actually really cool. If you think about it, not many One Piece games have more than one type of marine boats. There's this game, from what I can tell, GPO as well. But the marine boats in here are really well textured, especially if they hired someone to make this and all that stuff. It's pretty good. Now, the next thing I'm going to show you guys, I'm going to be muting the audio because there's copyrighted music in some of these clips. But this, I believe, is Magu Magu. And Magu Magu, from what I can tell, it looks really cool. I believe that's mesh deformation. And if you don't know what mesh deformation is, by the way, mesh deformation, kind of like that movement you see right there with the arm. Mesh deformation is basically moving certain bones within a mesh that you've set and weight painting it. So like, moving it around and stuff like that to look cool. And I think it looks really cool. The mesh deformation or tweening, I guess, looks really cool in this, and I'm really looking for it. If most devil fruits are like this quality, this is going to be pretty sick. Texture usage is actually pretty cool in this game too. Also, this is the player for scale, now that I realize it. The player for scale, the town is pretty big, pretty large. Let's see. The next thing is, I think, another Magu move. This is like a little punch ability, punch barrage. It looks really cool. The first move was really sick. This one is probably the second move or the first move, from what I can tell. I feel like the first one I was shown was the first move, and this is the second move from what I think this is pretty much the second move. But let's go ahead and move on to the next one, which is, I believe, the third Magu move. This is the V key, I think. There's this one when it hits the floor. I believe it's the same move, just hitting the floor, actually. Let's see. Oh, yeah, that's pretty cool how the little particles drop or the meshes drop, too. Now, the next thing, I believe, is Hi no Mi or Hi no Mi. I'm pretty sure it's pronounced Hi. This looks pretty cool in my opinion. I think the little effects of the ice and everything look cool too. If this doesn't lag in the server, I think it's going to be a very well-made devil fruit, especially with the amount of like detail put into it with the churning and everything and the way it, breaks off on itself. Instead of just fading like most games do, it kind of just breaks down. I think that's really cool. Then the next thing, I believe this is, yeah, this is the slide. This is pretty cool. I don't know why. I don't know if it's my eyes playing a trick on me. Okay, you are. You're floating in the air with this, which I don't know why you do, but it still looks pretty cool. And there's also like the ice spike move and everything. The ice spike move I'm especially looking forward to because I feel like that's going to be pretty OP. I feel like that's going to be OP when players don't know what Devil Fruit you have and they don't expect the next move. Then the next move is Pika Pika. I was shown a lot of Pika Pika moves. Pika Pika looks really cool. From what I can tell, Pika Pika, and from what I've heard, Pika Pika is probably going to have the most moves out of all the Devil Fruits. I believe that's all it is for that move. Second move is the travel move right here. This is pretty sick. I like how you control everywhere you're going. And it bounces off the screen and everything like the little panels. That's pretty cool. Now, I'm cutting off the videos because it's pretty much just, you know, this at the end. Not really much. The third move is the charge up kick move, I believe. Let's see. Ooh. Oh, that's sick. I like that. I like the little particles of light coming out too. That looks really cool. All right, let's see. Is there anything else? Yeah, it's pretty much just the same move being shown multiple times. Let's see. Over here, though, for this one, we have, I believe it might be one of the same moves. Let me see. Or it might be like a kick, uppercut. Yeah, that's what it was. This looks really cool. It's like an uppercut kick. And you just kick him up in the sky and kick him right back down. Boop. The animations are really well made for this. I really like how they did it. It's actually pretty cool how they did this all. Let's see. We got this move right here, the Spam Barrage move. This one, dude, that's going to be abused in ranked battles. I can already tell. This is going to be abused, bro. Imagine firing it to someone, launching them in the air, and then using the move, or then using the travel move to them, and then using like the kick move where you kick them up in the sky. That's going to be pretty OP. I believe he showed me these as well. I'm not sure if I already showed these, but these are the next moves that he showed me. The next move is, oh yeah, this one is really sick. The Lava Eruption move, apparently it tracks a little bit to hit the enemy. So if you fire it the correct way, it tracks to them. I think that looks really cool. I like the volcanic move. I don't think I've ever seen a One Piece game do it like that. So I like the differentiation that they're doing in this game. Run around the middle area. Well, I actually didn't watch this clip. I watched the first one. That's pretty cool. So he's running around and it kind of locks onto them, but it can miss, of course, if they get far enough. That's really cool. Oh, that's really cool. I like this. This is probably my favorite Magu move so far. And then I believe he showed me like a little trailer that they released for the Discord. This is actually one of the... Oh, this is not the complete version. Let me show you guys the complete version to do it some justice. This... Is this the complete version? This is not the complete version. It's this one right here. This is the complete version. Now, one thing about this is it's just showing the map and everything, but... One thing I appreciate from the owner, Boss, is he always, you know, hypes up everything. Everything he hypes up, he genuinely enjoys, from what I can tell. So I think it's really cool that he's putting this much detail and attention into just the advertising of the game, not even just the building and the modeling of the game. The game could be, like, ugly as all hell, but the amount of attention that they've put into this game in terms of the marketing is really what matters, because it shows that they care. I need to get this good in terms of, like, showing how much I appreciate the fans and everything like that, because I really do. It's just hard to, you know, convey that feeling, and I think this guy does a really good job at doing that, especially if you check the Discord chat, which is linked down below. They always are active. Every single day you get a post in the announcements or something, or sneak peeks about the game, which I find really cool, which I'm probably gonna end up doing real soon, guys. Well, yeah, that is pretty much it for the video, guys. If you enjoyed the video, do me a favor, leave a like on the video, subscribe if you're new to the channel, because till then, it's been your man Roball. I'm signing out now. See you all in the next video. Take care, everybody.